Alright, so, total final thoughts on this game. It is definitely worth playing, at least once. Mercifully speaking, all of the endings can be achieved regardless of your morality choices throughout all three of the games. Unmercifully speaking, that's a bit boring. It would have been nice to have had this game's endings completely different dependent on your choices in the past two games, your morality upon reaching it, etc. So that is a bit of a letdown. It's another bit of a letdown that, unfortunately, the endings themselves are a bit. They're a bit mid and similar to each other, unfortunately. Like I've heard so many people describe it. They are pretty much the same ending with a slightly different coat of paint. With the exception of the ending where you shoot the Star Child, which, in my opinion, is the actual best ending possible for the galaxy, as the Reapers pay for their crimes in showing that the next cycle did win the war, and potentially the next cycle would handle synthetic stuff a lot better. You know, treat synthetic life like the sentient creatures they are, as opposed to this cycle and the ones preceding it. That being said, I have been talking about it throughout the entirety of the previous episode during the ending cutscenes. The reason why I'm fine with the three endings being boiled down to the three choices at the end instead of having it dictated over the entirety of your playthrough is because, just in my opinion, Shepard was indoctrinated. A different kind of indoctrinated from, say, Saren and the Elusive Man, but indoctrinated nonetheless. And when this indoctrination started, I would postulate that it started right around the time that Shepard put up enough of a fight to actually defeat a Reaper. Because here's the thing, it's pretty much been explicitly stated in all of the games that up until Shepard, in the Prothean history, there was no defeating any Reapers. They could not do it. Shepard was the first ever to defeat a Reaper, at least by how the game has been describing it all. So the catalyst, seeing that, I would say started Shepard's indoctrination at that point, and it developed quicker thanks to the augmentations that Shepard got after getting his shit rocked by the Collectors. Eventually culminating into the events of Mass Effect 3, where Shepard is unknowingly being guided towards the synthesis of organic and synthetic. The Catalyst even said so itself, that the only option that is acceptable, according to the Catalyst, is synthesis. And as a result, that is pretty well much the reasoning why, because I personally do feel that Shepard was more likely than not indoctrinated to try and lean towards the synthesis of organic and synthetic, that the shooting of the Star Child, the catalyst, if you will, is the only actual good ending in the game. It, yes, dooms this cycle to repeat itself like it did with the previous cycles, but because of the work that was put in during this cycle, the next cycle actually succeeds. How they do so is unknown, but they at least do. But hey, that's just my personal theories on the matter. We will see y'all next time for pretty much mopping up the rest of the stuff in shore leave. And then after that, just taking a peek at the codex. We'll see y'all next time for the next series. Cheers, y'all.
Did that all really happen?
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
One day, my sweet,
What will be there?
anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
And so, congratulations on bringing an end to the Reaper threat, Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard has become a legend, and from here, you can continue to build the legend. It's been a long journey for Shepard and for the team here at BioWare, and like Shepard, we couldn't have done it alone. The Mass Effect trilogy began as a vision of a small team, but over the years, it's grown. The growth has become fueled and shaped by the feedback and support of our player community. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to sharing future adventures with you in the Mass Effect universe. Sincerely, truly, moving forwards, the Mass Effect team.